What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jan here from Puma Plow Plains, more Farming Simulator 22. We're back on Elm Creek Forest by Stevie. Let's get to it. All right, now it's time to get to it. All right. Now it's time to get to the farming. So, yeah, if we look on the map here, all of our fields are good to go. We plowed the ones that needed to be plowed. Obviously, we had a little mulching issue there, but that's fine. So I need a tractor first thing, and I'm gonna go fix that auto drive real quick because it annoys me. So we're gonna fix it, and we're gonna fix it the right way. So that's what we are gonna go do real fast out here around field 6 and 7, basically. I think is what it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the hot spots that need to be fixed. So we can start right here, actually, and just start deleting. We actually want to delete all of this auto drive that's out here. There used to be a road here. And, well, we just don't need any of this anymore. So, you know, when you're plowing fields together with auto drive on them or around them, you gotta fix the fields, but you gotta do it in such a way that it makes sense. Is really what it comes down to. You got to do it in the proper fashion, and patch stuff back together, because we still want our outside. We want our field boundary. Got to have our field boundary, you know. So yeah, we run 1 day months. Yep, that is what we do. 1 day months, plowing's turned on, lime, weeds, crop destruction, what else? No stones, no field stones. Those are turned off. Definitely turn those, yeah. Definitely turn those off. No, thank you. We're just gonna redo this line here completely, because it's, you know, we've expanded the field, so yeah, we'll move it up. It's actually down on the map, but that's fine. We'll move it to the southerly direction. And then we use a mod called freeze time. So if you notice, my time is set to 00s. I personally really like it. I know some people don't, but I do. So basically, the way that I play Farm Sim is I work until I have nothing else to do, and then I fast time. And then I work until I have nothing to do. And then guess what? I fast time. And that's typically how I play Farm Sim. The whole work till you have nothing to do, and then go fast time. So that's pretty much how I play Farm Sim right there. Oh, there's an exit over here too. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's where the field marker used to be. Okay. We can get rid of all this then. That's where the marker point used to be for 7. Okay. Which is fine. So we'll just use that as an exit. If it wants to use it, it can. Not a big deal. Alright, so we need to patch this in down here, and then I think we're good to go. I could smooth this line out too, but that's fine. It will buff. It will buff. Alright. So I've been meaning to do this for a while and just haven't done it, so I figured today was the day. Need to make it happen, chat. Make it happen. Make it so. Alright, so we're not going to get too fussy about this. We're not going to, like, you know, record using GPS, which you totally can. Did that auto connect to that? I don't. Must be a setting turned on an auto drive. I've never seen that do that before. Ah. Interesting. The more you know. The more you know. Alright, so now what this should do, and we're going to check the rest of the field, but what this should do is this should ensure that when we have a auger wagon driving around in this field, that now there's a complete loop around the field, basically a field boundary. Actually, we need to do something up there. Okay. But we want a complete boundary around the field so that when the auger wagon's in the field and he gets full and he needs to get to a truck or get to the homestead to empty, most of the time we just been running it to the homestead. Boggy, what's going on, man? How you doing today? But it'll ensure that he can find the nearest point will always be the field boundary. Okay. And then the other thing is that, you know, everything's connected. So before we had, I don't want that to connect though. That's interesting. I didn't know it would auto connect. There must be a setting turned on I don't know about. But basically we had courses out in the field that weren't connected to anything. And so the problem you get there is it'll jump on a course and then go, oh, hey, I can't figure out how to get to the bin, the truck, whatever, because I'm not connected to the rest of the network. So obviously that's a bit of an issue. But now looking at this, oh, that needs to be patched in right there. Okay. But looking at this, there's a course all the way around the field now, and there's multiple places for it to enter or exit, so we should be good once we fix this one little spot over yonder. Obel, so what's going on? How you doing today? What's poppin', y'all? Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Where's that need to be connect? Is it right here? It is right here, okay. And these are two-way courses around the field. I prefer one-way courses, so I could rip it all out and start over, and I've definitely done that a lot of times, so I don't, it's good. These are fine. This is fine, that's fine, this is all fine. And then over here, technically I should go delete that because that's where the field marker used to be for field 10, and it has been moved up north, which is a better place for it, to be honest. But I'm not going to get fussy about that. It's fine. The big one I need to fix on auto drive is this. You know what? Let's go do that right now. Forget it. Let's just do it. Makey, what's up? How are you? Welcome in, y'all. This one over here is definitely a big... It's fine if you just run tractors, but if you run anything else... Conveyor belts are life-saving with silage bunkers. Tupac, are you on PC by chance? Conveyor belts are fun, but they're slow, right? Yes, okay. Have you ever seen under belt systems? This one works fairly well. There is one, there's a better one out there that is from Plugger, but this here is in the mod hub, and basically you put that on the front of your tractor, 3-point hitch or back of a tractor, whatever, and then it'll suck it up and, you know, spit it out. Now you can actually do this into a conveyor belt. That will work, but we use this thing is it's pretty awesome. We use it quite a bit. But conveyor belts do work as well. Yes, they do. Conveyor belts are something that I tend to want to use a lot more than I probably should. If that makes any sense at all. I want to use them way more than I should. But that's okay. Alright, so the issue that we're having down here... Robert, what's going on? How you doing today? The lizard TARDIS. It works, yeah, it works. We use it, we'll probably end up using it on here. To-do list today. Automates everything, it's amazing, yeah. Mickey, right now I'm fixing a little bit of auto drive, but I'm probably going to be doing some selling. I might actually plant something here in October, like, I think I want to plant some rye. because why not? Just, we haven't done rye yet. Or hops, maybe. I don't know. I really want to start working towards like a factory. And if we do, I'm kind of thinking sheep, which means I need grass. I need grass, so I might have to plant some grass. But here's the issue with auto drive. One of a couple. So we've actually we've already disabled this route. So as you can tell, if you have anything more than just a tractor to go here and make this right turn, because it's an over 90-degree turn, this telephone pole is clearly in the way. So the easy solution is just to delete this, right? We're going to delete that turn. But the other problem is, if we look at the map, okay, you only have so many places to cross the train tracks, right? And like this one is a surface crossing, so you drive across the train tracks. This one goes under the tracks. We like that, so the train can never hit our tractors. So we're gonna kind of concentrate our flow of our trucks to this spot here. This one is a surface crossing. Honestly, I want to eliminate that crossing completely. I don't want auto drive to use that at all. Same thing over here. This one over here in town goes over the train, so that's a good one. And then the highway goes over the train as well, so that's a good one. So what I'm actually going to be doing here is I'm going to buy this piece of land right here. $205,000. And I'm going to make a road here real fast that comes up and turns into this road here, so that we can basically redo auto drive to go this way instead of this over 90-degree turn. Now, the rest of auto drive here is probably fine. Although, you know what? I don't like this one either. We're going to take this one out too. Because if you had a semi-truck and trailer, I could see it getting stuck there, honestly. CBM Eamine, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Okay, so I've just eliminated the ability to come from the east to the west and then turn north, and then the south, go south on this road and turn east. I've eliminated all of that. Okay, we've eliminated all of that. There's so much auto drive here. It's crazy. It's crazy how much auto drive. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna go back here now, and since we purchased this piece of land, we're gonna get a little. Dang, school bus be flying down my street today. Holy cow! Normally they go like kind of chill down our street. Same bus driver, it's been doing it forever. They wave at me every time I'm outside working on Christmas lights. For the record. So what I want to do here is go here, and we're gonna knock this out real fast. I know I could use our chipper. It's fine. It's not that much shrubbery. In fact, that might be the only one I take out. To be honest, I might take that one out, but probably not. So, you know, might as well, if we're going to do this, we might as well do this right and make a gravel road here, I guess. I kind of want to aim, I don't want to aim right at the sign because that's a little awkward. But maybe we just do anyway. The squeaky sound from the shopkeepers. It took that out, really, Sean? Interesting. I'm okay with that. Take that out. I'm okay with it. That's funny. I wonder why they decided to do that. I mean, I'm cool with it. That was kind of annoying, to be honest. So I'm thinking something like right. We're winging this, chat. Obviously. But I'm thinking something like this. And then it curves. Goes that way. And then there's our new road. Isn't it lovely? It's, man, that's like the best looking road I've ever put in. Isn't she lovely? We're talking about a road, chat, okay? I don't like that auto connect thing. I gotta turn that off. All right, now we're not worried about this turning to the left, obviously, because that's already... If this does weird things, we may end up getting rid of the auto drive on the actual road. But for now, hopefully, it doesn't do weird things. That's the hope anyway. It doesn't do weird things. It's gonna connect to anything apparently I have. I don't like that idea at all, for the record. Alright, so we're gonna go from like here probably. We'll go for that one. No, we shouldn't go from that one. We should go from this one. Use our scroll wheel. Beautiful. Those are good. Those should work out. That should work out. Leave lots of room for auto drive to do its thing here. So right now, all we're actually worried about here is making this go straight. Which goes south to the rest of the map. Well, maybe left here too. But that's about all we're actually worried about. So let's go. Probably just go right to that one. Up there. Be done with it. And then probably go right from there to there. No, that's not gonna work. Don't like the idea of that. There we go. We don't need all that. There we go. We go from there to there. A little bit of auto drive magic. I think that'll work. Trent, what's going on? How are you? And then we want to go from here to like here with a curve so it doesn't hit the tree or the telephone pole. And then I guess we can go from here to there. And that's all we should need for now, because this will service, unless we get rid of that other intersection, this will be fine for now. There we go. Trying, I bought it. I made a road. Isn't that lovely? Lovely. I decided today was the day. I wanted to fix the I wanted to fix it. Or widen this out just a smidge here. There we go. That looks better to me. There we go. All right. Let's do it, chat. Let's go plant something. Knocked out a 40 onto a 70 after you eat. Let's go. All right, Trent. Very nice. Oh, O'Reilly's. What we got going on here? I see a shredder. Hey, it's Scoot. Hey, if you want to plant rye, let's wind it up. Let's go. Coach, I am doing well. How are you? I am awesome. I'm glad I got auto drive fixed up down there. That's what Oh man, now we can do contracts on like field 18 or not field 18, field 32. We like combining. We can basically do combining contracts down south now if we need to run them like north. So that's basically what that is for. What is this doing here? Okay. Take that back to the homestead. I think this is the tractor that I need, so. Nothing to complain about, just chilling. All right. All right, all right. And look at those nice straight, like, tell it was harvested on auto drive. They're not auto drive. GPS. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. One less reason. You know, we actually have harvested carrots on 32. It just wasn't on stream. I say we. I was part of it, Trent. Don't even. I did help. I helped set it up, and then I went to bed. So, but I did help. It was shake and bake, and I did help. Or something like that. I did help, though. I actually did. Oh, I haven't painted inside of our building, but I did help with the carrot harvest. Just saying. Yep, I helped, and then I went to bed. Yep. Roast beef, salami, and... Oh. Oh. I've never had roast beef and salami before at the same time. That sounds pretty fire, though, not gonna lie. Actually sounds awesome. Sounds great. That's not the right button. I'm glad that didn't just do that. So, if we want to plant... Yeah, we can plant rye with this, because Stevie maps. Therefore, you can plant anything with anything if you want. Yo, anything with salami is going to be top tier if you ask me, okay? Salami's fire. Just saying. Salami and pepperoni, dude. Make the world go round. Alright, before we get into this, because we have auto drive on our side, kind of like Nationwide, but a little bit different. So we do have our corn is here, and we do have... I'm not even worried about selling the well, the soybeans has a fair amount of soybeans. Okay, so we probably want to take... we probably want to get a few things rolling here on auto drive real quick before I get into planting. So that's basically full. That's full enough as far as I'm concerned. So we'll dump... Actually, don't dump that out here. Just go take this over there. Dump that over there real quick. I'm trying to run a little bit of compost, but I'm not trying to run so much that, like, we break our map. Although, in fairness, we do have the big composter that's sitting down there. It's up to almost 4 million. It's just been sitting there making compost. It's super, super, super slow. Super slow. But it's just sitting there making compost, and I'm kind of saving that money for a rainy day, so... Yeah. Train on your single player's broke. Is it really, Trent? That's a blessing. You know, I'm kind of, honestly, I wouldn't mind if ours would break. Is that bad to say? I wouldn't mind if ours would break, just because everything has to be sold at the train right now, and it's kind of annoying. So I wouldn't mind if our train would break and we could actually sell something. I mean, we can sell stuff other places. We don't have to sell it all at the train, but yeah, obviously if it's the highest price, we're gonna sell it at the train, right? I mean, it just makes sense, right? So, but if our train breaks, well then we're forced to, we're forced. It's like the loudest truck ever, reverse or drive for that matter. Come on, buddy. There you go. Hopefully this thing will go empty and go to the homes. I don't know if it's actually going to do that or not. Not too sure. Worsted Hilltop without editing? Really? Wow. Yeah, Mickey, don't worry about the fertilizer. We'll worry about that later. We got sprayers and spreaders and stuff. Don't worry about fertilizing with the planter. Because yeah, you're going from probably 0 to hero. Yeah. So I wouldn't worry about the fertilizer. You know, most of the time I don't, so just do it later. More efficient to spread it or spray it even. Gaff, what's going on, man? How you doing today? What's poppin'? Alright, so we're gonna get all three. We got 3 different trucks, so they're all 3 gonna be running here. 1 on soy and 2 on corn, I think. So I've already got the 2 on corn, right? Wait, what am I looking for here? Hang on, chat. Why don't I see it? It's right, literally right there. It's right there. Sometimes I lose auto. You can't. What? Excuse me? You can't get there from that course? Why not? All right. Okay, buddy. Oakley dokley. All right, let's go. Actually, I'm just gonna start planting right here. I'll do some of these small fields because I know they're a chore with that big seeding rig. So we'll do it with this one. It's right there, but too many, yeah. But that's the sell point. I can't really do anything about that. Unless I put it in its own category. Which is an option. You got a forage storage mod. Gotcha. Gotcha. It's always a fun part that I look forward to is chaffing. I really like chaffing. Big fan. Big fan of chaffing. Yeah, big fan. We probably won't use the biogas plant. I like the drive over bunkers personally. I think they're a lot of fun. So that's usually what I tend to use, to be honest. They make filling bunkers just an absolute breeze. Where you don't have to worry about getting in there with a leveler. We do have to compact it still, but that's a breeze compared to a normal bunker. Not that normal bunkers are like hard or anything. It's just they're a little more time consuming, you know. And people tend to like, you know, pick up tractors or trucks and throw them all around and stuff. But if we use the drive over bunker, we don't have, you know, you just don't have to do any of that, you know. So yeah. Why haven't we not planted any cows yet? Because cows planting in this game is very expensive. Very. Coach, I haven't decided about what I'm doing here with these little fields yet. This whole area I could see being turned into grass. I could see expanding the homestead out into these small fields if we needed to, although to be honest, I probably wouldn't do that because of there's just like weird lag here at the homestead. I did figure out though, I got looking around on the like the server site, and it'll tell you like how many issues mods have. A certain somebody's 8000 series John Deere has like all the issues. So that tractor might have to find its way to the recycle bin. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just haven't figured out what I want to do yet. The frame rate here around the homestead is just real tough for me. I know I shouldn't complain about 39 frames, but if I look this way, I can get, 50, 55, sometimes 60. It depends how far away you get from the homestead. And you look back this way and you're like, oh, 30. Yay. So, I don't know. It just seems kind of tough. But, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with these fields yet. It's very loud, yeah. It's very loud, Trent. The 8000 John Deere, Trent. Or Sean. Whatever your name is today. It would be this tractor here. This tractor here has, hang on, I can tell you guys. Let me look on the thing here. And then there's something that I just don't even, yeah, we gotta figure it out, because man, we have a lot of mods right now, which is crazy because I didn't really add mods, but the mod folder might be getting a makeover. This that 8030 tractor has it has 14 issues according to the server, and that's a lot for one mod to have. 14. That's usually like as many as a map has. So that tractor might have to go away. You can always dedicate him to sugarcane for production reasons. We will actually have sugarcane on here, and I have a special header for a forage harvester to harvest sugarcane, so we don't have to use a in-game forage harvester, or we don't have to use an in-game sugarcane harvester. We can kind of cheat the system a little bit, just a little bit, but I'm okay with that. It's not helping, Sean. Let's put it that way. I mean, we have actually a John Deere 9R X 2024. That's got 4 issues. There's another mod with 3 issues. There's another one with 2. That's a case combine that has 2. There's Alice Chalmer 8000. Uh-oh. That might be me. We can get rid of that one though. That has 2. There's another one with 2, another one with 2, and we have a lot with 2. Ideally we would have all 0s on our, but like precision farming has 1 issue according to the thing here, so if like even precision has an issue, a lot of the custom modding stuff that we have, it all has issues too, which is funny. Like pretty much everything from custom that we have has at least 1 issue. So public, what's going on? Welcome back. How are you? What's poppin'? So I don't know, need to maybe get a list of all the ones that have issues and then figure out, like, do we really need them? Like, do we really need the big John Deere seeder from custom when we have Borgos? And I don't think the Borgos have issues, but the Deere one does. That might just be easy to, okay, get rid of the Borgo, or get rid of the Deere and just run the Borgo eventually. Because eventually we'll have giant seeders, We definitely will. But yeah, need to maybe work on our mods a little bit. Because to be honest, that's not something I've been looking at, is like how many issues mods have. I've been just throwing stuff at the server, and they'll probably need to look at the issues, right? Just saying. And then occasionally, this happens Saturday too. It happens Saturday. The server, like the text box that the server runs in, technically, it'll just throw code like crazy. I mean, we're talking thousands of lines of code in like seconds. And it was like a continuing thing. It was some like Lewis something, I don't even know. But it just kept like posting it. Finally, once everybody left the server, it was fine. But I'm like, that can't be good, right? No. I can play Farm Sim. Let's go. Awesome. No, so the other PC is kind of just chilling here still. Yeah, I do have the video card. Kimmy sent me a video card to throw in there, and to be honest, I was really knocked out from Sunday. Our Sunday adventure that Dad, Zach and I went on. Just kind of kicked me in the tuchus, you know? And so I didn't really do anything yesterday, I'll be honest. I kind of moped around the house all day and played a little bit of trains in the afternoon, but yeah. So hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully by Saturday I'll have that PC going, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. That's a good idea, Sean. Yeah. 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 We were out in the heat all day on Sunday. But, you know, out in the heat, and we were at a place where it's like, they only had like porta potties, and well, I'm good. So then you don't drink enough fluid, and then you pay for it, you know, the next day, and yeah, a little, you know, I don't want to say dehydrated, but a little, maybe like a quart low, you know? Because once we left the place, man, I was chugging bottles of water after that, which then you got to be careful because you don't want water poisoning because that can kill you. So it's like, or water intoxication, I think it's called. That'll kill you, so you got to be careful with that too. But I was definitely cooked Sunday, let's put it that way. And then I got a little bit of sun, like, on my arms and stuff, so like, and it's been really, I'm just complaining right now, sorry. It's been cool here in St. Louis, especially at night. So the AC in the house doesn't want to run, of course, because it's not hot outside. Like last night, while I was streaming, it was 74 outside and it was 75 in this room I'm in. Which, like, okay, that's not good, you know? But it's been really hot in our house lately. Plus, I had to touch the sunburn, and I'm just like, I've been miserable since Sunday. But, you know, we're getting over it. We're getting over it, chat. That's what matters. I forgot to sunscreen my arms, basically. I did have my straw hat on for most of the day during our adventure that we were on, but like, man, it's just I was cooked, you know. Plus, and then I had some burns on my arm and my left hand from welding too, so it's like been miserable. Can you turn it? Wow. Wow. All right, I'm done complaining. But I had a great time Sunday with Zach and Dad. So, you know, that's what matters. We had a good time. But the hour at Casey's was kind of annoying, but that's fine. They were so slow at making our pizzas. It was crazy. And they weren't even busy. They're like, oh man, we've been busy all day. We weren't busy at all. There was like nobody else. There was one person, and I felt so bad for this lady. I don't know how long she had been waiting for her pizza, but she was standing in there waiting for a pizza forever. And I finally, like, when we went outside, I was outside the truck, and she came out with her pizza finally, and I was like, ma'am, I'm very sorry to make you wait so long. I was like, I know we had a big order. I'm really sorry. And she's like, oh, it's fine. I get it. I'm like, okay, cool. She gets that, you know, Casey's is, you know, it's lit, right? It was pretty funny. But I felt so bad. Because, you know, our pizzas were like an hour late from when the app said they would be ready. So this poor lady had been standing there for at least 45 minutes, I would say. She was, yeah. I was like, I'm just terribly sorry. But when you order 8 items, I guess, it does take a few minutes, right? So, yeah. So I had 6 pizzas and 2 of their cheese bread is what I ordered. So Zach got his own pizza. And then I got a breakfast pizza, and I got their pulled pork or whatever it is pizza, which was amazing, by the way. Their barbecue sauce on there was really good. And then I got first time a sausage pepperoni. I got a classic pepperoni because I gotta have that. I gotta have a classic pepperoni. So yeah, they were all the same. Yeah, large, six large pizzas and 2 cheese bread. Yep. On Saturday and Sunday. That's true. Yeah, that's true about yeah. Barbecue pulled pork. That's what it is. Yeah. It is super yummy. Yep, sports fan we did. It was good. I liked it. I don't know if anybody else in the family liked it, but I sure thought it was good. I did customize it and get it without the onions because I wouldn't mind it, but nobody in the family. First I would like it, but Dad, Dad wouldn't eat it, so. And I was kind of half getting it for Dad's. It's fine. It's all good. And I don't know why I'm not using GPS, by the way, on this field. I have no idea. Oh, no. Oh, no. You have to play. Oh, no, Toothless. That's sad. Sorry to hear you're down a PC. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That's not good. So anyway, back to the server thing. Hopefully by this weekend I'll get it like installed and get everything working. Basically the plan is to set that PC up out here, like on the wheel setup monitors, and get everything working. And then once it's all working, unplug it, take it downstairs and plug it in. So I am having fun going back and forth without a care in the world. You betcha. You betcha. A little overlap never killed anybody, right? It'd be like the time the guys that bought Grandpa's farm, they're the farmers that you never know what they're gonna do year to year. Okay, one year they might work all their ground super heavy, and the next year they might run no-till, and then the next year they might go out with rippers. It's just, you just never know what they're gonna do, right? They're always trying something different. You gotta always be trying, right? Wolf 6, welcome in. How you doing, man? What's popping? That was precision, yeah. But the 1 year, they decided to plant 15-inch row beans. The problem is they only had a 30-inch row planter. All right, Mickey, all good. They only had a 15 or a 30-inch row planter, and so they just double planted the field. And they're like, "Oh, we'll just drive off center half a row, so that when you go over it the second time, it'll plant 15s, right?" That was the most inconsistent thing I've ever seen. It was amazing. It looked like a drunk toddler was out there planting soybeans in that field. So needless to say, they bought a 20-inch bean planter, and that's how they plant all their beans now. So it was great, though. It was so funny. There were a few places they nailed it, and this was before, like, they didn't have any GPS. They were running off row marker. And yeah, it was great. It was really funny. GPS. Yeah, but like I said, it was before GPS. This is a long time ago. Yeah, it was great though. It was so funny. But, you know, soybeans kind of don't care. They do their thing, so it was fine. They turned out to be okay beans that year, but it was hilarious. All right, so that'll all be sweet. And just go. We got 2 more fields. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to take 17 and put it in grass. And then maybe even make a field over here. I don't know. Chat thoughts. We could just make this a field and buy some sheep and like mow it and pick up that. I could definitely do that because we own that ground because of the road. So, yeah. Have something like double planting. That'd be interesting, Mickey. Yeah. Be very interesting. We should put grapes in under the... No. No, wait. Why is that truck going that way? What is he doing going this way to get to the grain pool east? That's a no-go, my bro. Like, he's taking the new road. But then they have to cross the tracks again. No. Is this how they've been... And I just noticed? I mean, the new road looks like it's working. This is a no-go, though. He wanted to do some exploring. He's like, hola, soy Dora. Can you say soybeans? This is not where I want him to be, though. I do not want him to... No. No, no, no. Bad... Whatever. Semi-truck. So this is a... Right in, right out on auto drive. Where does that go? That goes down to that field. Can you say this is a terrible idea? So, you know, I've been wanting to get rid of this for a while anyway, because I don't want stuff to go... I don't want to use this crossing. I don't want it. No, I don't want it, chat. That's a one-way course, right? That was to turn in, so we just get rid of this too. Now it'll be forced to go from the north. We'll just leave that course there, that's fine. It'll be forced to go from the north now. Mickey, thanks for your help. Have fun at work. And then down here, we still need access to that because that goes down to the field, right? What's that go to? That does go down to the field. There's like a road, then field. Okay, so we want to leave that little spur there, but we can clean some of this up. I realize I'm sitting on the tracks right now. Probably not the best idea I've ever had. That's okay. So if we do this, this is the end of the road. It'll either have to go to that field or it can run in here and just turn around and come back out. Okay. All right. That's that just confused me why I saw that truck going that way. I'm like, that should not be going that way. There's no. All right. We fixed it. I think I should go get seed before I start this big field. Although, to be honest, I don't think I'd have enough seed off one fill up to do this whole field anyway, so we'll just do what we can with what we got. I'm gonna clean this up earlier and I didn't, so I'm here waiting for my seeder to unfold, so might as well clean it up. Might as well. Waller, what's going on? How you doing today? What's poppin'? Clean it up. Auto drive. Clean up. Oh. I won't do that to y'all. Technically, do we want that to sneak through here? Probably don't want the ability for that to do that, right? Probably. I don't know how Trent has this plumbed in up here. I didn't do it. So we'll take a look as we drive by. I probably won't do anything with it. What he has is working. So we'll probably just leave it alone. Ideally, we would have it set up eventually to be able to use auger wagons at like all fields and everything. Would be lovely eventually. This guy's actually hauling the right. Are they doing right? Okay, you do have corn on. Okay. I just thought I would check. I could have used an inspector, but it's fine. Yeah, he just has it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Connected there and then swoops in. Yeah, that'll buff. And honestly, there's enough room here. We get rid of the blue line, which is a two-way course. Get rid of that. Put a one-way in here. And make the one-way part of the field boundary for an auger wagon. There's totally enough room there to do that. So that'll be sweet someday. Someday. That will be very nice. Alright, so we're planting rye, y'all. Planting rye. What does rye get turned into? Would that be used to make for the whiskey? Not sure. You just use it for cover crop, you know, IRLs. Which, by the way, I heard Pops went to the farm yesterday. I was gonna go with him, but he like just up and left and didn't say anything to me. Even though I was half dead yesterday, but that's another story. And he got the first pumpkins planted yesterday, apparently. So I forget how many he said he planted, but it was I think he said roughly half of one of the rows. We'll have 3 rows this year, so not too bad. I forgot to ask him about the beetles. The Japanese beetles have officially like taken over the farm. And the only thing that we have that they actually eat on is the asparagus. Japanese beetles go crazy. Crazy for asparagus. And that's where we see them every year. That's the first place. The other thing they like is the silts on the corn. Now, there's no ears on the corn yet, so of course they're not eating on that. But when there is, they'll be going crazy in cornfields too. Although I've been told by farmers that they only eat like just a couple of the outside rows is all they actually go after. I thought was kind of interesting. So, yeah. Now, Trent. Now. Actually, Trent. So we use the Japanese beetle traps. You know, it's like the bag that hangs on that like plastic thing with the attractant. And if you do happen to get a little rain after the beetles are in the trap, there is beetle juice, Trent. And it smells awful. Just for the record. And I keep telling Dad that I want to make my own beetle trap. Maybe this is the year we do it. Where you use the little yellow thing, because the whole theory is there's the attractant. And they're very attracted to that attractant. And when they fly, they hit the plastic thing and they get disoriented and they can't grip it and they just fall straight into the bag. So what I told Pops is I want to take like a piece of 4-inch. 4-inch would work well. The flexible dryer vent. Okay, just hear me out, y'all. Right, 4-inch like flexible dryer vent. Because all the bag just has a narrow spot so that they can't like fly back out, basically. So I'm thinking you take the dryer vent and kind of crimp it down to make a narrow spot where they can fall in, but they're not going to be smart enough to get back out, right? And then you put that dryer vent to like, I don't know, a 5-gallon bucket with a lid on it and like attach the bottom of the dryer vent to the lid of the bucket. So you can just, you know, capture, say, 5 gallons of them at a time, because we get a ton. And like the bag will be overflowing. There'll be so many in there. And it's like, well, they're still eating on the asparagus, but they're still attracted to the attractant at the same time. So, yeah. You used to go around with torches and burn the Japanese beetles? Whoa. Whoa. That's aggressive. That's funny, though. Yeah, they smell. They smell something ferocious, so. Yeah, Craig, what's going on? Hope you're having a good day as well. Welcome in, guys. But yeah, so that's what I've been wanting to do, is kind of make my own high-capacity trap for the Japanese beetles. So the only problem I really see with it is the wind that we get at the farm. Might like rip things apart, but I don't think it'll be that bad at the same time. Because like I said, if the bag's full, you know, it'd probably be better this year because we're down there a little bit more often. But we can fill a bag in an afternoon. Like, we get so many down there because we put the trap right by the asparagus because that's where all the beetles are anyway. This is Elm Creek 4X by Stevie. Is the name of this map. So it's basically Elm Creek in the center. And then he expanded all the way around it to make it out to a 4X size. So it's pretty cool. But certain things feel very familiar if you've ever played Elm Creek. So yeah. I think it's a good time personally. I like it. I like it. Especially once you get away from the homestead a little bit. Homestead's oddly leggy, but you get away from there, it's a lot better. Alright, we are about to run out of fertilizer, and no, I'm not concerned about it. Although I've gone a lot farther than I thought on fertilizer. So I'm pretty happy about that, actually. But I'll come back with the sprayer probably and fertilize it with that. We have that nice sprayer. We have the self-propelled spreader too. I could use that. The case, I haven't actually used it yet. So we can use that. We'll use something because we got that other field. We got that other field over there to fertilize too. So it's fine. We're gonna do 2 outside passes, by the way, 2 in rows, and we'll back and forth it. Try to barely meet the minimum requirements. That's unfortunate. We'll have fun with that. Good luck. Oh, the laptop's older than the PC. I gotcha. I gotcha. That's unfortunate. And I guess there's some like tech show going on right now like the tech world. I don't really know what it is. It's not like E3 or anything, but man, there's some cool PC cases I've been seeing on TikTok lately. It's like, dang, some of this new stuff is just wild. I saw a computer, and I don't know why you'd ever need this, but this computer, it had 3 like 1300 watt power supplies in it. I'm like, why? But I want it. But why? I don't know how do you plug that in? You got to go to multiple different like circuits in your house. Crazy. Gaming dead. Yeah, that's it. Compute X. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. But yeah, that's it. It's crazy the stuff coming out of there though. I mean, liquid cooled RAM, liquid cooled M.2s. Just like, it's wild stuff. It's wild stuff. It was pretty neat. I've been enjoying.
John Works 2017 just resubscribed for 32 months. Hey John, what's up, man?
Yo, John, what's poppin'? How you been, man? Thanks for the 32-month resub. How are you? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. $5090 Ti, maybe. There was another one where the computer had, maybe that was the computer that had all the power supplies. I don't remember, but it had like, it had a bunch of 4090s in it, and I'm like, why? Why do you need that? I guess it's not a need, it's a want at that point, right? That might have been the same computer that had the 3 power supplies in it, to be honest. I'm not sure. I was scrolling TikTok last night pretty late. I don't know. But there's some cool cases out there, man. I will say, there's some really cool stuff. It was pretty neat. Yeah. I don't know, but you could run that computer as powerful as that is, and you'd still get frame rate issues in Farm Sim. Yeah, I don't know what games take advantage of SLI anymore. I mean, that used to be a thing to get 2 video cards and pin them together with that little jumper thing, and yeah. I mean, technically at one time, so my buddy Casey, when he graduated high school, I want to say, yeah, it was high school. His parents bought him a beast at the time. It was a beast of an Alienware desktop. And he mostly wanted it because it was cool, because it was Alienware, right? One for the computer and 2 for the RGB. Exactly. But anyway, so he had an Alienware computer, and it had dual, like, 480s in it. And when he upgraded to something more than that, I think he might have gone to the 980 Ti from that. I'm not sure. But anyway, he sold them, gave them. I'm not sure if I actually paid for them or if he just gave them to me. But he gave me his dual graphics cards. And that's what was in the computer that the very first computer that Puma Plow ever built. We slapped both video cards in there and put the little SLI jumper in there. And, dude, it was lit, you know? And one night I was up playing some, I think it was playing Sim City or something. Pretty sure it was Sim City. And I was playing that on the computer we called the Beast, the first computer that we ever built for Puma Plow. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? And all of a sudden I heard a pop and my screens went black. And I was like, uh-oh. And then I could smell that, like, you know, burning electronic burning smell. So I freaked out and I unplugged my computer and I opened the thing up. I started ripping into it because I thought it was on fire. I was like ready to run out and throw it in the backyard, you know. And thankfully, all that happened is I blew up a power supply playing SimCity. Basically, because those dual video cards, you know, it wasn't much of a power supply. So that computer was down for a couple days till we got a new power supply. But yeah, that thing had dual video cards, and it was kind of an interesting whole thing how that computer even like came about. To be completely honest, it was kind of a wild thing. 8,600 old school video. Gotcha. Yeah, when we first put our very first computer for Puma Plow, it's the machine we called the Beast, which it would barely check emails today. Okay, like, but back in the day, you know, the thing was it was awesome. It was such a hodgepodge of like things to make a computer. You know, I had an old media machine basically. So like I had a machine that sat in the basement and it had capture cards, and you would run coax to it and you could record stuff off cable or TV, right? You could record stuff onto this computer. Oh, actually back up even farther. That computer was originally built by somebody that worked with one of my brothers. They wanted to upgrade or something. They sold him the computer. He used it at his house forever, not as a gaming machine, although it was capable of playing games, but it was just like a whatever. His wife did a bunch of eBay stuff is what they really had a computer for. And when they upgraded or did something else, they gave the computer to me. I used it as the media server forever. Put some capture cards into it. We were good to go. And then stopped doing that when Spectrum was like, hey, you got to have digital boxes or whatever. And then they're like, well, you can have DVR. So like, okay, cool. So I basically just turned that PC off that I had set up to record TV. And then, which actually that was really slick, by the way, because you would record onto that computer. The computer was sitting down there basically running headless, no monitor, nothing, just sitting there running. And then the Xbox had an app. Xbox 360 had an app on it that you could watch your media stuff from your Windows PC. And it was kind of cool. Frosty, how's it going, man? Welcome in. How are you? So we would have an Xbox in our living room, and I had an Xbox in my room, obviously. And when you wanted to watch TV, you just fired up the Xbox and went to the media center app thing. And you could watch your stuff that was recorded off the computer in the basement. It was really cool. Did that forever. Then we had DVR, so I quit using that computer. And then when we started Puma Plow, it's like, man, we need a computer. But that one was really bad at the time. So we're like, you know what? Let's take all the components out. Okay, use the case, right? And case was kind of whatever at the time. It was an okay case. And then my brother that works down in Georgia, lives in Georgia. There was something at work where they had extra CPUs and GPUs, or CPUs and motherboards laying around that they weren't using. So he sent us a CPU and a motherboard. It was an i5. Forget what it was. And he sent it to us, and the CPU would instantly overheat. So it's like, well, that's garbage, you know? So we actually called him up, and he's like, we're like, hey, we're having issues with this. And he's like, okay, send it back to me. So we sent it back, and then he sent us an i7 on a motherboard. It was free. He didn't pay nothing for it or anything. So he basically what he did is he took the i5 that would overheat and put it back on the shelf at work. And then he gave us an i7 940. Okay, it was like first gen i7 or something. And I cannot tell you how many thousands of videos that machine actually rendered. Probably about 2,000 videos, to be honest. Maybe a little more. And then we had different video cards in that over the years. It ended up having a 980 in it. 960? 960. Eventually. It eventually ended up with the 960. And that computer basically lived here at my house. I would edit all of our content on it back in the day. Once we got computers over at brother's house, because actually at first I would haul that computer to his house every other weekend so we could record off of it because it had the better graphics and stuff for playing Farm Sim back in the day. we would use that machine to play like Farm Sim 15. And then finally, when we got computers over there, then I just stopped taking it, and it lived here and just rendered everything after that. It was pretty sweet. But yeah, it was wild. So that computer actually, I still have it. I haven't scrapped it yet. There's just like sentimental value. And I know that sounds dumb, but there's sentimental value in that PC to me. So it just kind of sits, and it hasn't been turned on. It's been years. I don't even know if it would boot up anymore. I'm not sure, but that computer was awesome back in the day. Because that was really like my first like gaming PC. So, and then after I took over Puma Plow, I had like that PC and then one other PC that we had over at Brother's house, and they did okay for a while, you know. I think it did, Sean, yeah, because it did the same thing that I was having problems with the other computer. I just ran out of seed right at the end of the row. Like, that's technically not even a skipper, even though it looks like it's one. It's not, and I ran out of seed. That's amazing timing right there. Wow. But yeah, I think the hard drive went out in that one too, Sean. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I'd still technically have it. Oh, and then like I was doing okay. I guess that between that computer and the other one, like I was doing okay. But I started talking about, like, you know, in a couple months I was gonna save up some money and like build a computer, and then chat was like just super nice, which chat always is super nice to me. And I had enough money to build a PC like that day. And so I built my first PC, the first one that I actually like picked all the parts out for and built myself was the gaming PC. And I still have that same case is still rocking my gaming PC today. It's two motherboards later, or one motherboard later and stuff. Yeah. I don't know, Sean. I don't know. Farmer Tech, what's going on? How are you? John, I think the whole PC at the farm idea might not be a thing anymore. I haven't really decided what I'm doing with all that, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. And if I did get something to put down there, I'd probably go get one of those like tiny machines, a little all-in-one like tiny machine. But I haven't decided yet. But yeah. I am doing great. Thanks for asking. Okay. Are we done with soybeans too, guys? Basically, sweet. Sweet. All right, let's grab some seed. And I guess some fertilizer too while I'm here. I guess it would do it, Sean, yeah. I don't know, man. We're talking, that's pretty old at this point. That's real old right now, you know. What am I cooking? Rye. We're cooking up some rye. We're planting a little rye right now. Over yonder. So I just ran out of seeds, so I had to come back and get some more. Don't have a seed tender, so have to drive back to the bin and get some more, you know. But yeah. So yeah. Beer. Oh, the rye. Yeah. Okay. Little.
Bear0313 cheered Dex 100. Can you smell what the John is cooking?
Oh man, Bear, thanks for the bits. How are you? I don't have anything in a crock pot in the house today, not yet. So I'm not cooking anything technically. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Come on, Cedar, unfold. It looks like I've been overruled here. I was thrown out of my own field chat. Man. I'll go to this side. Okay, bye. We can go talk to Scoot. See how Scoot's doing, chat. He had surgery on Saturday. Scoot.
Hello, hello.
What's up?
A whole lot.
Why didn't you just kick me out of my field, huh?
I was just trying to help.
You like how fast that rig goes?
Yes, it's
It'll go as fast as you want it to, apparently. It's not overkill at all. Nah.
I have it set to, well, the cruiser's set to 17, so.
I think that's as fast as that tractor goes. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's as fast as she goes.
It's all good.
Yeah, you can fly. How you feeling?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
It still hurts to like cough and sneeze and laugh and anything you deals with your abdomen kind of stinks. But
Yeah, I can see that. I can see. Harry's going. How are you? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Yep, I can see that being a little tender for a couple of days. Yeah. I guess they were able to do like the poke holes laparoscopically.
yeah, they had, well,
That's good.
two of them they had to go a little bigger because of how infected it was and
Yep.
how big
Yeah.
it was.
They had to do it for Dad too. I can go over where I've already planted that needs fertilizer. Yeah, I could. I definitely could. I'm not too worried about it though, because yeah, it's fine. We'll clean it up later. I get it all fertilized. Don't worry. So I wasn't gonna say anything before you had your surgery, but yeah, with Dad's the one that was kind of up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
They had to open that thing up quite a bit to get some of the gallstones out.
Mm-hmm.
And they nicked like an artery. And so apparently with Dad's, that's why it took like way longer, because apparently he was like kind of bleeding a lot.
Yeah.
And to get that all kind of calmed down, kind of took some extra time apparently. So
Yeah, the two up top are small, and like there's four like right around where my like belly button section is.
okay,
And the two on the left side are larger than the two on the right side.
I gotcha.
So,
I gotcha.
but no stitches or anything like that. They just put me back together with glue.
Broke out a little super glue. You're good to go.
Yep.
Well, that's good. That means you don't have to go back and get stitches removed, right?
Right.
That's
I
okay.
can't do anything really
Yeah.
strenuous, I guess you'd say.
Well, yeah, you don't want it to like pop open.
Yeah.
But even that, just yeah. Hello. Boy. All right, we are just gonna get this little spot over here, chat, because why not? We're just gonna do it. We're here. This little bit needs fertilizer. We might as well just fertilize it. So yeah, technically we're using fertilizer, not seed right there. Which is kind of dumb, but whatever, it's fine. It'll buff. It'll all buff. Drop it like it's hot. Let's go. Realize how much of a hill there is right here in this field. Stevie made these kind of rolly. A little bit. And Scoot's just gonna take off and disappear now. 9 miles an hour faster than I'm going. Goodbye. That's funny. That is funny. But it's fine. It happens. Definitely happens. Scoot is scooting. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Farm sim is resting, Sean. It's not like he's actually in the tractor bouncing all around the fields, you know? Sitting at a computer can be considered resting, right? It's fine. It's fine. I know when Dad had his gallbladder taken out, he pretty much just laid in a recliner for a couple days. It was about all he wanted to do. So, it was fine. We didn't argue too much on that one. Literally, Dad's recovery from gallbladder surgery was the recliner, Mountain Dew, and little white, like, powdered sugar covered donuts. That was Dad's recovery strategy. Scoot's pulling it's a case seater shot. Yeah, that was Dad's recovery strategy for his gallbladder. What?
Sorry about that.
Ah, you're good. Are you doing the same little powdered covered donuts, powdered sugar covered donuts, and Mountain Dew? Is that your recovery plan too?
No. I did want some sushi, but I haven't gone to get that yet.
Oh, well, you gotta go down to the gas station, right?
Supposedly.
Sorry, I shouldn't make you laugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the best place to get it is the gas station.
oh yeah, yeah. Especially if, like, you know, maybe their power's been out for a few minutes, you know?
Yeah.
Because warm sushi is better than cold sushi, right?
That's why I'm particular about where I go to get my sushi, because like I go to this one place where it's a buffet, but it's not like buffet style, like where the food's all sitting underneath the warming lamp. Well,
Yeah.
like sushi status in ice, they make it when you order it. But there are some, not Chinese, but like buffets like that that have sushi on it where it sits outside, and I'm very leery as to how much of that I actually eat.
Yeah, I would be cautious about that. Speaking of the buffet, I'm going to a buffet on Saturday.
Yeah.
I guess. They want to go, I think it's a Saturday. Yeah, I think it's a Saturday. They want to go for like a Saturday, I guess, for like Father's Day, but they don't want to go on Father's Day. They want to go early because it'll be too busy on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, I guess the plan is we're going Saturday at freaking 7:45 or something. They want us to be there so early.
So did you make any adult choices on Sunday?
I don't know what you're talking about.
On y'all's adventure?
Yeah. There's nothing. We didn't have to get a trailer. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. I'll talk more about it off stream. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. I did go to Casey's and spend $100 on pizza though.
I heard you ordered a copious amount of pizza from Casey's.
Yeah, but you know, it wasn't just for me. It was, you know, for other people too. And that's okay.
Ew.
Let's just put it this way. Yeah, it was all too rich for my blood. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, there's more I'll say about Australia. Yeah. All right, so we need to finish fertilizing. Basically the 7 field, 3 to 7, whatever, and then some on 10 as well. So that's
There's fertilizer in this case sprayer.
Is there?
That's what I was asking.
Oh, I don't know.
It's herbicide.
Wait, I didn't think we had the... Who bought the sprayer boom for that? I thought we were going to use that as a lime spreader. I didn't know we bought the boom for that.
Oops.
Trains are showing up on the train game without me knowing what's going on. Sprayers are showing up without me knowing what's going on. I think I'm losing control, chat. I don't know how I feel about it. Did I buy this? You know what? I think I did buy the sprayer, actually, now that I think about it. Never mind. I'm not losing control. Never had control, chat. I think I did buy it, actually. I don't know. We can put fertilizer in that, or we can put fertilizer in the tow behind, or whatevs.
Yeah, I was just gonna see what's in the tow barn before I empty out the fully loaded sprayer.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Come on, learn how to back up. You like what we've done to the farm? Thank you. What you got in there?
Nothing.
Oh, perfect. So, let's see. This is fertilizer. That's fertilizer.
Can you assist me and see what's hanging me up?
Are we stuck inside the building?
Yep. Am I hitting the roof?
You are hitting the roof. How does that work? How did the sprayer even get in the building?
Well, I'm not going to be the one to break the server.
Well, stand by. Give me a second. That's not coming out of that. That's not coming out of that building. You can't lower it any because it's in the cradle. Note to self: don't park the sprayer in that building. Oh, there you go. How about that?
That'll work. I was like, I think I'm hitting the wall on the side.
Ah, it was the roof. Oh, man. Ow. Yeah, we could have tipped it. Just reset it. It's fine, too. It was empty anyway. That's funny. So we're not putting it in that building again, okay? Why back up in a shed? What do you mean, sports fan? Like, why park that in that building, the cedar? I don't know how many you need. But there's all of them.
Okay, I'm at like 40%.
Like, sports fan like this? Like, why park that? Where do you want me to park it? And this has herbicide in it? Okay.
Yes.
Cool. We can use that when we fast time. Actually, we could fast time now. Because you can fertilize. Yeah, let's do that. Then we can both be spraying. We can be spraying different things to get the job done.
Sounds good.
All right. Because it'll be first growth. It doesn't matter. Let's... sports fan, I like to park equipment in sheds because then the next guy knows where it should be, or next time I need it, I know where it should be. Plus, with having auto drive running through the homestead, it just makes sense to have stuff parked out of the way. You see the door was in the door. Okay. All right. Oh, I should get trucks hauling compost too now. All right. Good enough. It's
Trying to not have crop damage and avoid this roller over here.
oh, you know what? I forgot to roll everything. You shouldn't have any crop damage. It's first day growth.
Oh, okay.
You should be fine.
We said the big 7-3 field and then the field we just did.
Yeah, you'll see it when you pull in with your map. Or at least you should. It should pop up. Alright, we want to set this up. To haul some compost for us. Again, we're not trying to go too crazy with the compost right now. You're okay.